Hi. In this third video we are going to configure Veritas Volume Manager. Actually I'm going to use Veritas Volume for the NFS share. So first configure Veritas disk group and Veritas Volume for the sake of NFS share. Let us see. As we already know that we have an iSCSI learn, so that is SDB. Actually fdisk-l, it's a voice command. It is detected in voice level as a /device SDB, and we need to verify this same in Veritas also. For that, vx disk space list. See here, SDA detected as SDA only, but our iSCSI learn is detected as disk 0. So just initiate that disk for Veritas Volume Manager. Vs disk setup -i disk _0. Here we will configure share, volume manager, disk group, everything on node 1. When we use it in cluster, cluster will take care to configure it on node 2. We no need to configure this volume group and all, and NFS share configuration, everything on both the nodes. We need to configure it on only one node. Rest of things cluster service will take care of it. So I have enabled it. Now create a disk group, vxdz, initiate NFS Veritas disk group 01, and we need to add disk, so that disk name is NFS disk 0 equals to disk _0. So here basically I am creating a NFS VDG Veritas disk group, and I am adding that disk 0 to in that NFS VDG disk group. Add it. Let's just list it. vxdz list. Yep. You see we got that our disk group NFS VDG. Now create a LUN. Create a volume, Veritas volume. Vx assist -g disk group -g NFS VDG 01, and make NFS vol 01, and size I just need 5 gigs. It's just for demonstration. Yes, it's created. Just check it. Vx print -l NFS vol 01. Yes, our original path of the disk is this one, /dev vx disk NFS VDG and NFS vol 1. So we have created. Now create a file system on this mkfs.vxfs /dev vx and bsk NFS VDG. I'm formatting this volume with VXFS file system, Veritas file system. Yes, it's formatted. Now try to mount this. Mount -t. By default it won't identify Veritas file system. Just specify it VXFS and /dev vx bsk on NFS share. Wait a moment. Sorry, I have not created. Actually we need two directories, mkdir /nfs share 01 and NFS lock and give full permission to this. Right. Yep, it's mounted. Just check df-h. cd/. Right, so our NFS share is ready. It's mounted. Right. For the namesake, no, we don't need it. Just unmount it. Right. So our Veritas volume is ready, and also now we need NFS package to be installed in this, because we are going to configure our cluster for NFS share, right? So yum install NFS start. Yes, do the same installation on here also. Yum install NFS start. Remember, we no need to start the NFS services, because Veritas cluster will handle the service. OS no need to handle these services. It's good to stop the services at OS level. We no need to at boot level, no need to configure to this service, NFS service, to be up and running. So it's a semantic recommended that we need to stop the services and in OS level. Clear? Right. So I have installed NFS service on both the nodes, so that's fine. Right. What else? Now let's go and see how we can manage our cluster from Veritas cluster manager controller. Just come here. We can install this Veritas cluster server management console in Linux also, but I already had it on my Windows system, so I don't want to again install it on Linux also. Just try to add new cluster, give the IP 172.16.40.142. Let me remember, previously we have by default admin password will be there. I didn't change that, so use that credentials here. Yep, we have. Yeah, so I have a cluster service. So this is the default service for testing purpose, whether our cluster is working fine or not. For that purpose I just configured while installation itself. Right, so this is the thing, and see here, NFS node 1 is in online. Just if you want, you can switch it to NFS node 2. It simply will go run NFS node 2. See, you can see the diagram here. See, right, up. So now NFS node 2 is an online and NFS node 1 is an offline. So our services are migrated to NFS node 2. Let's get back it again. You can check the ping from here. Not required. We will see the thing when we configured NFS cluster. Right. Now come here, just add a service group. Actually it will go to read-write mode. Just say OK. Yes. VCS Veritas Cluster Services for NFS. I'm just numbering 01. Yes, startup. Right. I'm creating a file over group. Right. Now we had a group, service group. For this group we need resources. Now we are going to add resources. Basically a NFS server, it needs an IP, because clients will access the NFS resources using its IP, right? So add resource. For IP we should have a NIC first, so first add the NIC here. I'm going to use public NIC only, that is my ETH0. NFS NIC 01. It came up, and now add IP resource. Device again here ETH0, and here address, IP address 172.16.40.146. Okay, now NFS IP 01, first IP. See here we are getting an error. Actually it is giving a question mark. It means that some of the mandatory fields we missed. So let's verify what we missed. Just select NFS IP01 and come to properties, verify this. See here I have given address, but I didn't mention the net mask, because without net mask IP will not work. So just add a net mask 255.255.255.0. Okay, right. So now try to bring up this. Just probe the resource first. Right. Yep. See, question mark went off, and now try to bring it up. Meanwhile, add one more resource. From IP side we have added both, so NIC and IP address. Now come to disk group. NFS disk group VDG, and I'm just using same names, but we can use for the service and I mean disk group different names, but for my case I don't have any confusion for this. Yep, this is how. Now add the volume. NFS vol 01, NFS VDG 01, and NFS vol 01. Add both this group and volume. Let's add this. Yep, volume also up. Now mount this volume from Vertas cluster. use mount. NFS 7001. For mount point we need, this is NFS share 01, and block device our tab VX BSK NFS VDG01 NFS wall 01, and FS type EXFS. And FSCK option, I don't want to file system check, just give -n. It's not mandatory, but it's good to have. Even you can give -y also, always it will perform FSCK file system check. Wait. I hope this will not come up. We need to make it online. Before doing this, we need one more prerequisite. Just mount an NFS path on NFS lock, because it needs for the failover cluster. So I have my NFS share from Openfiler again. So -172.16.40.137. So this is my NFS lock. So just do the same one here also. /etc first time. Right, NFS lock path is ready, and here also. Right, here also it is ready. Now come back here. Yes, our mount is up. Actually here I am checking while configuring the resources itself, I am verifying that whether that resources are valid or not. That's why I am bringing up on all these resources on node 1. So we have now configure NFS service from Veritas cluster, add resource, NFS service NFS 01. Here nothing to do anything because it is on off service, so by default it will come on there with all resources. just bring it online on node. Yes. No. And add NFS restart service. For failover cluster it is needed. NFS restart. NFS restart 01. Here failover lock, it should be enabled, and NFS resources SRVC NFS 01 and lock path. Here we need to give that path. It should be common storage NFS lock. And now that's it. Just bring online this also. Yes, it came. Finally we need to add share resources. It's like etc fs tab entry, so just go to share and give the path. So NFS share 01 01 and options, read write, async, no root squash. That's it. Yeah. So all the services are up. It means that our service group is working fine. Now we are pending to test this and create a resource dependency, how it's getting down and start up. So let's verify whether our share is exported or not. 172. Just use my Ubuntu host. It will show mount -e 172.16.40.146. Yep. So NFS share is exported. Here we can clearly see it is exported. So that means it's working fine. Now, right. Let's come to resource dependency tree. First, our IP needs interface, so let's link this to NIC, right? And our volume needs disk group, let's link this to this. Yes. And our mount needs volume, so link this to this. And now to here it is fine. Now what we need to do, share needs our mount point, and as well as the share needs NFS service also, because without NFS service we can't run this. And now come to NFS restart. This restart needs IP. Without IP we can't export. And as well as this restart needs this NFS also. Right. So this is our resource dependency, because when we export the share, it's good to restart the service once, NFS service, so that if anything wrong or our service is running fine or not, we can easily know this. So that's it. So we are fine with this. Just save the configuration. Let's check this how it will work on NFS node 2. I'm switching the services to NFS node 2. Let us see how it will go. See, first NFS restart went down and share is going down, and it's good to check the thing. 172.16.40.146. Still it is pinging. Yep, it's immediately came up. It is now it is running on NFS node 2. Let us see how quickly it is getting up on NFS node 1. Yep. See, again it came up on node 1. Voila. So that means we are fine, we are running very nice. We did a very good job. No interruption, nothing, and still we can verify here. Our share is coming. Let's what I will do, I don't really need this service at all. Let's offline at all the machines, and I'm going to delete this. So it went offline, and just delete it. I don't want it. Right now my cluster is with only one service group, which is meant for NFS service. Just save the configuration, and now we will see how it will migrate when the machine went down. So now I am migrating it to NFS node 2, and here we can see because node is going down, services are going to shift to another node. So there should be some 10 to 20 seconds latency, because it has to shift the resources from one node to another node. Yep, see, now we got it. So fine. Again, see, 3 request timeouts, and here also it is pinging. Fine. Now I'm going to shut down this machine. See, right, -H. Right, fine. I'm shutting down my node 2. How my service will go to node 1? Let's verify. Boot. So that's why it is, even if it is a hard power off also no problem, because immediately all it will take little time. My node, it is went down almost. Very simple configuration of Veritas cluster with the virtual resources. I just demonstrated for the. Thanks for watching.